Well, this took me a while to do. It's been, I don't know how long has it been since I did the first one? I'm not sure,
Just do it!
but I don't even know why I'm holding up my mic. I don't even need to, but I'm gonna hold it up and actually let me put this down. But anyways, hello, welcome on back. And the last one, the last episode, I believe I was talking about like what goes on in my mind. So pretty much this is P2 or part 2 or episode 2 or anything 2. So yeah, welcome on back to the mind of KZ, or honestly, or just unnamed title at the moment because I don't have a title for this series. But you know, whenever you're eating something and it's like very quiet wherever you are, but it's like so it's like you're eating like let's see, like example, like chips or something that's really crunchy, and it's like very quiet in a room, you don't hear anyone. So it's like it's just you, and you just decide to like open like a bag of chips or something, like something in that area or genre or something like that. I don't know why I'm saying genre, but anyways, you just decided to eat like a bag of chips, right? So it's like, you know, you try to be very sneaky with it, and then you just hear like that like the sound of it opening, like that yeah, like the sound of it opening. So then after, you just like, oh man, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? No, it's not like that, but yeah, it's like, because this happened to me. That's the reason why I'm saying this. This happened to me before, okay? I was just like in a very quiet like classroom, or I think it was in a library. I had like a bag of chips because I haven't eaten anything. I was very hungry, okay? I was hungry, so I had nothing to eat, and I just happened to have a bag of chips, so I opened it like really slowly. I didn't want to go fast because it would be like a big like sound, so I just went slowly, and that didn't work at all, by the way. Don't just rip it open. Rip it open. In my point, because it works out better. I think it works out better. If you're ever in a situation like this where it's complete silence and you're the only person making noise, just leave the room. Just leave the room. I'm just saying because, you know, it's like everyone's quiet, and then there's you just like tapping on your desk or something like that, or just like you just hear like a bang, like boom, boom, boom. I don't even know if you heard that. I think my mic got that. I'm not sure. When you're eating a bag of chips, right, and then it's like you're chewing, it's like the crunchy sound, and it seems like everyone can hear you. So you like look around and see if like anyone's hearing you. I don't know why, but I do this all the time. I don't know if it's just me. I'm really not sure. But this happens a lot with me. And honestly, I don't know why I do it, because like my mouth is closed. But at the same time, I feel like the whole freaking world can hear it, like way to my house or something like that. It's kind of, I guess, you know, it's probably just me. I'm not really sure, but it could be you as well. Comment down below if that's ever happened to you. You know, at the same time, my mind thinks of stuff randomly. Like I said on the last one, it's pretty random, I guess. I would say it's random. So it's pretty much another thing. So have you ever been like in like a serious situation, and your mind at the last possible moment, or like when the moment already happens, thinks of something right then and there? That is legit me in any situation possible. I don't know why, but my mind is like, hold on, I'm thinking of stuff. So if you ever seen the scene with SpongeBob where it's like he was like burning like his mind or something like that, and he was like throwing papers and just all that stuff. That is legit me in my mind, I believe. So it's like a bunch, like just imagine a bunch of little KZs like just everywhere, just throwing papers everywhere. You know, it's like, why can I not get an answer or something like that? So it's pretty much like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So it's like probably like if you ever seen like my Life is Strange episode, it's like I wish I could rewind time. That's how bad it is. I wish I could rewind time and see what goes on. But if you haven't seen the Life is Strange episode, go check that out, by the way. And that's pretty much how I roll with things. So a last minute decision, I would guess. But it's like at the same time, it's like you gotta come up with something fast. I can't do that, man. I don't know what's like going on, but I cannot do that. Alright, I can't come up with something like in 0.5 seconds. It's like maybe something other, like anything other, I could probably do it. You know, it's no problem. If it's like a problem or anything like scientific, I guess I could do it. But when it comes to like life situations or motivational advice, I can do that as well. But you know, at the same time, it's like I can come up with something better. As soon as I say that thing, I come up with something better. And then it's like you're kind of late, dude. You're kind of late. When it comes to like serious situations, my mind could come up with like so let's say family crisis or something like that, or a Thanksgiving crisis. It's like someone's gotten like their temper's been completely mad, they're super angry, they just flip all their Thanksgiving food, and it's like if like before that you had the chance to calm them down, but except you don't. It's like I said, it's like choose what you say, or say it like carefully. So it's pretty much that's how it is. And it's like you have to kind of pick your spot as well, because it's like if you cut someone off while they're talking, is that gonna go good for you? I'm not really sure. I decided not to do it because, you know, I don't know. That's my reason, because peace. It's peace. But that's pretty much like me when it comes to like in real situations. It's like I could come up with something later during the day. Cause it's probably because like I'm at peace. Maybe it's probably because I'm at peace, and I can think of like lots of more things while I'm at peace. So it's pretty much, I believe it's the reason there. Probably no more explanation more than that. My mind can sometimes go on a loop. So if you ever seen like the TV show like That's So Raven, it's like kind of like that. It seems like you could like see like the future, I guess. It's probably just me, but it's like That's So Raven like show. It kind of messed me up. I'm not sure. I think it kind of messed me up. Like, so it seems like my mind is a bit weird when it comes up with like the future or something like that, because it's like something or like predicts the future. I can't predict the future, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not predicting the future. Even though that's what like That's So Raven did. No, she kind of backtracked. Okay? But That's So Raven's pretty much like my mind. It's pretty much my mind and like what happens. So it's like, I don't know, but I think like that show kind of messed me up. It messed my mind up just a tad bit. I'm not gonna lie. Just because it's like you think you can like predict the future, so it's like you try so badly, and like in my mind I really thought I could predict the future, and and one time I actually tried to. So there's one day I tried to predict the future and saying someone was going to get like hit or something, like someone was going to slip and then like they were going to fall, and then this other guy, I don't know why my mind thought of this, but it was like some guy in the Ninja Turtle costume was going to appear on a skateboard and then just like vanish like in front of my eyes. Like I'm watching all of this, so it's like on the left side, or yeah, this is the left side. The camera's this left side. Okay, so on the left side is gonna be like the dude like slipping, and there's like a random like the sign, like the no, like or slippery sign. That sign, the yellow sign. I forgot I don't know why I forget the name of these things. I don't know why, but and then like on the right side, this is my right. Yeah, my right side. It's like the Ninja Turtle, you know, on the skateboard, ready to slip and fall, because he's going fast on the left side, right? Okay, so I legit, like, this is no joke. I legit waited 5 hours to see that happen. In those 5 hours, nothing happened at all. So I legit waited there for 5 hours for nothing or something. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna predict the future. My mind literally came up with, I think I can predict the future, and I'm going to do it right now. None of that happened at all. Like, it was completely 5 hours of time wasted. By the way, the whole like yellow sign was never there. So I was like, okay, maybe they misplaced it. My mind came up with that. I was like, maybe they misplaced it because I was in a McDonald's, by the way. I was in the McDonald's the whole time, and I was like, okay, they probably misplaced it because my mind thought, like, I legit thought in my mind that there was water right there, like right there. I don't understand why my mind thought that there was water there, but I was like, okay, I'll just get a sign. The next part that happens is I legit asked McDonald's, like, do you guys have like that, do you guys have the sign where it's like, no, like, don't walk here? And they legit, I don't know why, they gave me the sign. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just set the scenery a bit. I'm gonna just set the scene a bit. So it's like a play, I guess, or like an act. So I try to go in with the whole prediction on what the future will be, and I placed the no walk sign like right there, like right where I thought the dude was gonna slip. And it was so funny because there was absolutely no water there. There was no rain, so I can come up with that excuse. And it was pretty much like the most like dumbest thing I could ever think of. I would say it would be probably one of those, like the most dumbest thing I've ever done. I was actually, the reason why I think I saw the costume Ninja Turtle, now I'm thinking about it, is because I probably watched Ted 2. I'm gonna go with that. It was probably because Ted 2. If you guys haven't seen Ted 2, I don't know why not, but it's a good movie. Go watch it. So, my mind when it comes to science, it seems like I'm a complete brainiac for some reason. It's like I can like mix in things that I have no clue that it will work, but it's like I trust my mind. And it's like, so imagine if there was like 2 potions. My mind just so happens just to pick the right one every single time. I don't know if it's by luck. I'm not really sure if it's by luck or not, but when it comes to like science, like scientific things, my mind just picks it up super quick for some reason. And it's like, when it comes to science, I don't know what's going on, but it just so happens that I'm really good. Dissecting animals. That's what I meant by, why I said taking out body parts. Dissecting animals. It's like, I mean, I could do that, I guess, but when you're dissecting an animal, it's like, your mind is like, don't do it. Look, just leave the room, alright? Just leave the room, okay? But at the same time, it's like, be a man. Your mind, it's like 2 parts of your mind is saying something. One's saying, leave the room, get out of there right now. And then the other one's like, you know what? Today's the day. You're gonna dissect this animal. You're gonna be a man, alright? So that's like the bronze side of your mind. And the cranky side of your mind is like, okay, you gotta get up out of here. You gotta move to Hawaii. You have to get the plane ticket first. You gotta call your parents, tell them that you're moving to Hawaii. After that, you know, you probably want to take something with you. You probably want some fruit snacks or something like that. Then after that, you're good to go. Go to Hawaii, meet the hula hula, and have a good day. I would say when it comes to science, my brain is pretty much like, the cranky side doesn't come out as much. The cranky side of my mind doesn't come out as much, because like, you know, the strong side is coming in. So it's like, you know what, I got this. You know, you gotta get some of that. You gotta get some of that. The power of positivity in there. So when it was like my first dissecting project, I had no clue on what to do. Even though I was, you know, it was already explained to me. As soon as I saw like the dissection I was doing, and it was a freaking frog. It was a frog. So that part, holy shit, no. It was absolutely crazy. Like my cranky side, or not, I wouldn't say cranky side, like my crazed. Is that a good word? Is it better to cranky? I would say my crazed side just started like going crazy. I was like, okay, you know what? Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. See ya. Goodbye. And all of a sudden your strong side comes back right after. So it's pretty much, at least it's for me. It's for me. It's like, lots of things could happen in your mind. And when it comes to like science or something like that, or when it comes to dissecting, okay, that could be a different experience. We always think that like aliens and stuff are like real, right? It's like there's been like lots of videos where you see like people post like a UFO or anything like that from space, or aliens from space, or something like that. All extravaganza of aliens or UFOs? Yes, UFOs. What my mind decided on that part of space, of aliens and UFOs, was to write a poem. What? This isn't fake, by the way. My mind legit thought like, hey, you know what would sound cool? If you write a poem about UFOs and aliens. First of all, why? Okay, by the way, this isn't the now. This was in the past. This is about, I would say, when I was 8. And in school, I had no clue. I had no clue on what I was doing or what I was even thinking. I was doing good in school, by the way. I was doing good in school. So, I don't think that's the reason. But when my mind goes into action, back then, when my mind went into action, I was one of the, I could think of the dumbest things to ever do. Somehow people would agree with me. I don't understand why, because, you know, I'm not the cool kid. No, I'm not the cool kid, you know. I'm not the cool kid. So I was pretty much like, I wouldn't say nerd. Should I say nerd? I don't know. I don't think I was the nerd. Probably was. You never know, but I was pretty much in, you know, that area, and I was pretty much my teacher. So, alright, so let me take you to the story. Let me just take you to the story. You know what? Forget it. Let me take you to the story of what happened. Alright, so memories. Good old memories. So back when I was about 8, I believe, you know, we all had to write like a poem about something. And in 8 years old, I first discovered like what YouTube was. Probably the biggest mistake I've ever done. I would, at 8 years old, I was pretty much, I had no clue on what videos were. So I was like, oh, what is this? So legit, to watch a video, my first video I ever watched on YouTube, I believe it was about like aliens and like UFOs or something, and like how they are realistic, or like how they connect to like the earth. That was probably the most dumbest video I've ever seen in my whole life. That video was pretty horrible. Seeing it now, it's very horrible, but at the time I thought it was the greatest video ever, because if you haven't noticed, by the age of 8, I was nowhere near it. I was reading Marvel comics. I was pretty much a nerd head back then. I would say I was a nerd head. I used to read a bunch of comics going in, pretty much anywhere in school. So I was pretty much, I was the kid reading comics. I don't care. I love my life, okay? But yeah, I was pretty much that kid. And back then, when anything about aliens and UFOs back then surprised me every single time someone mentioned it. I decided to do my poem on aliens and UFOs. So I probably did the biggest mistake I've ever done in since I was 8 years old. The poem to me, we don't get along. He tries to get along with me. I decided to fight back, and it turns into a madhouse after that. But poems, I'm not really good at them. So if you ask me to write a poem, don't do that, by the way. Do not do that. If you watch this video, and if you know me, don't ask me to write a poem for most of my life. So when I was doing this poem, I really put in like something about a donkey. Legit, like I put in something about a donkey. Like in that sentence, I put in something about a donkey. Like donkey from Shrek. Like literally donkey from Shrek. So I don't understand where donkey came from in my mind. I went to no farms when I was 8 years old. I'm not sure. I went to a farm when I was 5, okay? There was a field trip, and I got to see like a bunch of farm animals while I was 5. But that was about it. I think it was 5. It was probably 6. Was it 7? One of those ages. It was one of those ages. But I went to a farm when I was in like elementary, I think it was like elementary. So, and I don't know why, but I decided to put donkey. And literally, it was like da 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 da, something about donkey, and it was, it was literally the most cringiest thing I could ever think of that my mind like catched. Guys, but that pretty much wraps up this episode, The Mind of KZ, or a name title, ... But anyways, if you guys enjoyed all this, please leave a like. Leave a like. It's always good to leave likes. Comment down below what you guys want me to do next, and share this video if you want. Of course, you can share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to your boy's channel, because why wouldn't you? It's the greatest channel alive. I'm just kidding. But anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching this video. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace. Goodbye.